All right, let's look at 5, 6 plus 2 ninths. The first thing we have to do is find a common denominator. So we're going to take our two denominators, 6 and 9, and we're going to list them until we find the first thing they have in common, which they have 18. So our common denominator is 18. Now we need to change both of these so that they have a denominator of 18. And since we don't want to change the value, we're going to multiply the numerator and denominator of each fraction the same thing. So here, 6 times what is 18? If I look back here, that's 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3. So I have to multiply by 3 over 3, because 3 over 3 equals 1. 5 times 3 is 15. Now I need to multiply 2 by whatever 2 times something that equals 18. 9 times something equals 18. 9 times 2 equals 18. If I multiply my denominator by 2, I have to multiply my numerator by 2. And I get 4. I always check my sign. I'm going to end up 15 eighteenths and 4 eighteenths. I'm going to get 19 eighteenths, which is the same as 18 eighteenths plus 1 18th. 18 eighteenths equals 1. So it should be 1 and 1 eighteenths. 1 and 1 eighteenths. Okay. The second one is going to be 2 twelfths plus 5 eighths. 2 twelfths plus 5 eighths. Got to find a common denominator. I cannot add or subtract without a common denominator. Take my denominators, it's 12 and 8, 24, 16, 36, and 24. My common denominator is 24. For both of these fractions need to be changed so that they have a denominator of 24. Now I need to figure out 12 times what gave me 24. If I look over here, 12 times 2 gives me 24. Since I have to multiply the denominator by 2, I have to also multiply the numerator by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So this equals 4 24ths. What did I multiply by 8 to get 24? 8 times 1, 2, 3. 8 times 3 equals 24. And 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 3 is 15. 4 24ths plus 15 24ths is 19 24ths. Cannot be simplified. Cannot be simplified. Let's look at a third one. 7 ninths minus 2/3. 7 ninths minus 2/3. Cannot subtract these the way they're written, so I find a common denominator. I take my denominators, which are 3 and 9, and boom. 9 is the first multiple they have in common, so I need to change these so they're over 9. Since I don't want to change the value of any fraction, I just want to change the way it's written. I got to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same thing. 9 times what equals 9? Well, 9 times 1. If I multiply my denominator by 1, I must also multiply my numerator by 1. 7 times 1 is 7. 3 times what equals 9? Well, 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 3 equals 9. If I multiply my denominator by 3, and I have to, otherwise it's not going to equal 9, I also have to multiply my numerator by 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Make sure I look at the sign. It is a subtraction problem. 7 ninths minus 6 ninths gives me 1 ninth. If it has 1 as a numerator, it cannot be simplified. It cannot be simplified. Let's do one more. And let's see, 1/2 minus 1/4. 1/2 minus 1/4. I cannot subtract those the way they're written. I have to find a common denominator. So I take my denominators of 2 and 4. And look, they have a 4 in common. So my common denominator is 4. I need to change both these fractions so they have a denominator of 4 without changing the value. So 2 times what is 4? 2 times 2 is 4. If I multiply my denominator by 2, I must also multiply my numerator by 2. So 1/2 is the same as saying 2/4. 4 times what is 4? Well, 1. 2/4 minus 1/4 is 1/4. Cannot be simplified. Has a numerator of 1.